We're here with Paul Ross, and this is going to be a little bit different of an interview because Paul's had a lot of breaking news lately. So we got a lot to talk about with Paul. First off, Paul, how you doing, man?
No, not too bad. Just trying to get ready for the 2018 season.
Yeah, but let's reflect a little bit on 2017 B Car Series. Nathan Young Designs B Car Series three wide racing champion. That has a pretty good ring to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. When we switched over to iRacing, I didn't think there was any way in hell I'd ever be competing for a championship, but just put in a lot of hard work and a lot of teamwork to get me to where I was last season and got hot at the right time and made it happen.
Yeah, the playoffs were pretty incredible for you and 3OG in general. The playoffs were is probably besides you can almost say that you guys had a better playoffs than Isentech, with a lot of you guys advancing into the playoffs and you ended up winning the B Car Series championship.
Yeah, going into the season, I figured if I made it into the playoffs, depending on how Peter did. Figured there'd be a shot, and then I think it was like 3 or 4 races left. We really came to life and got I think 2 wins in the last 3 races or 4 races, and then finished second at Homestead. So we did what it had to take, or
Yeah,
did
this
what
is
we had to do.
yeah this is a little bit off the cuff, but you won the B Car Series championship last year. You're going to trucks this year. Are you running the full truck series schedule?
Yeah, I plan on running a full-time truck and cup, and then I'm hoping to make as many of the Triple Crown races as I can.
Sounds awesome. Awesome. Well, let's go back to a little bit more of the hard hitting questions that we have for you. 3OG complete makeover for the 2018 season. Nick Miller and Corey Lindsay both out of 3OG Racing. Sam Close still on the team, but you brought in Luis Samosa. He joins 3OG. Well, I know it had been hard releasing those two guys, but what was the decision in doing this, and how do you think 2018 will be with you with Luis, your new driver?
Yeah, it was definitely something I didn't want to do. With Nick, it was kind of a mutual deal. Towards the second half of last season, his personal life became pretty busy. He said that he was probably going to return to just part-time racing this season. When we made the decision to part ways with Nick, we figured Corey was still going to be on board for next season. And talking with Sam, he really wanted to pick up Luis, which I think is going to be a very good call. He showed a lot of speed at the end of last season. And then it was about 3 or 4 days later, Corey and I were texting back and forth, and he has a really great opportunity coming up for his personal life. And he also is probably going to be going down to part time. So he wanted to step aside, give us the opportunity to bring in a fourth full time driver for the 2018 season. But either way, I'm really happy for Corey. He'll break that news at some point on what that's going to be. And for Nick, I mean, awesome guy. Known him for 7, 8 years now, and I know he'll bounce back and compete as much as he can.
Team name changing?
It's it's one of those things. I want to change it. I almost think that we're a little bit too far into the off season to really make a change. So it's, I don't know. Season hasn't started yet. There's still a possibility if we can come up with some kind of catchy name.
Yeah, well, you definitely have. I think, in my opinion, and I think other people would agree with me. You probably have probably the second best team out there. Maybe you could argue that you have the best team out there. Sam can win every race in the season and compete for championships. You as well. And Luis joined the season about the quarter way through, and he showed tons of speed and almost won, I think, the last two races of the Cup Series season. So Luis is definitely a great addition to your team.
Yeah, definitely. Sad to see the other two guys go, but definitely excited to see what we can do this year with the crew that we have.
Yep. Well, it'll be interesting to see, and we wish you the best of luck in the 3OG or whatever the team name may be. Thanks for giving yourself some time out to do this interview with us, and good luck this year, Paul.
Thanks, and thanks for having me.